Have you heard of IDRF? What is IDRF? What's the goal? What's the mission of IDRF? Who runs this non-profit organization? Who benefits from this organization called IDRF? Let's find out the answers to these questions coming right up from the well-known representatives of IDRF.
Namaste, I'm Dileep Thatte and I'm on the board of directors of IDRF. Today I have with me Dr. Vinod Prakash, who is the founder, president of IDRF, and Dr. Sasala Challa, who is another member of the board of directors and very active with IDRF. Vinod ji and Sasala ji, welcome. Welcome to this show.
Thank you.
Vinod ji, for the benefit of our audience, can you tell them a little bit about what is IDRF and what are the kind of activities you are involved with?
IDRF's full name is India Development and Relief Fund. It is a public charity. Its sole objective is to help the Indian American community and helping them because most of us received education in India and we have a feeling that we should give back to our motherland. But given the environment in India, talking of corruption every now and then from top to bottom, many people here are very concerned that how do they know, how do they find that their hard-earned money will be used properly. In fact, based on our 3 decades of experience, that is our unique strength, that we can assure our donors that their hard-earned money will be used effectively and properly. Not only that, we have variety of programs all across India, and virtually we can fulfill the wishes of any non-resident Indian and also of their children because they have emotional attachment to the land of their heritage. So believe me, IDRF is your take if you have a desire to help the marginalized people in India.
So Vinodji, tell them what are the areas IDRF takes projects in terms of development?
Well, first of all, education. That is the key. Without education, if we were not educated in India, we would not have been sitting here in USA and leading a comfortable life, and also, of course, contributing in a very significant way to the American society and American economy. And other field is health, because if you are not healthy, naturally you can't do anything. But India, as in many other countries, there is another section that is the women empowerment. Unfortunately, and our board of directors, Dr. Sasala Challa will amplify that in Indian society, females are not at par with the males. So we pay very special attention to that social condition.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
Sasala, good to see you here. I understand that you also visited one of the projects. So tell us, the audience, what inspired you to participate in IDRF and what kind of project did you visit in India?
Yes, in fact, I visited early this year the Sri Kasturiba Mahila Samajam, which is in Nedadavolu in Andhra Pradesh. And there are, predominantly women, and some of them are men, and some are terminally ill, and they are mentally challenged. So few of them are, I mean, it may not sound like kids education or women empowerment, but these are the adults. They are behaving like kids in their
Okay.
old age.
Okay.
And it's like, I think it is very much necessary that we need to serve them, and it is one of the true service to the society.
They are an essential part of our society, and
Yes.
they need to be looked after. And these are poor people who do not have anybody to look after them.
Yes.
And they are some of them are in the terminally ill.
Yes.
And they are in the last,
Yeah, for
legs of-
example, one lady, she was, after immediately she saw me, and she was yelling and shouting, and she was thinking that I am her daughter and I did not come for visiting her, and did not bring the pickle for her. so that's why.
Well-
and it also our donation is helped them to build another wing, so
Okay.
that they can support more people.
Yeah. And I think I agree with you. When you visit a project, you really feel that you have done something meaningful. I had the occasion to visit a project in Pune area called Swarupa Vardhini. And this, we all hear about the rural poverty, but there is a significant poverty in India in cities. And this project is right in the smack middle of the really poor area of the city where people live in huts. And these kids, father and mother, they both go to work, and the kids, there's nobody to look after the kids. And they started this, and today it's a major building, and they look after all these blue-collar workers, kids who are not privileged, and they teach them values, they give them nutritious food, and some of them have now graduated to become computer scientists and are doing extremely well. They provide the area to study and that kind of thing. So it makes you feel good. Vinodji, you mentioned about education, you mentioned about healthcare, you mentioned about women's empowerment. What other areas is IDRF involved with?
Well, there are other fields. For example, let me give you, we have been supporting over the last decade, and in fact, 9 times we have sent our grant. A project of women empowerment started with organic farming. We helped them in in organic production. Then we provided them to means of transport, a truck. Then we built a small shop so that they can sell their produce and get good value.
Mm-hmm.
Then we provided them funds for organic cafeteria, all run by women, and all supplies are made by women. Then, believe it or not, we provided them funding for organic chemical-free good. And one of the recent projects is the rural bakery. And when we received the project proposal, I wondered how in a rural area there could be a bakery. But believe it or not, rural people are at least as smart as the urbanites are. So they know in their area, electricity comes only 5-6 hours in a day. And for bakery purposes, they need only 4 hours. So they never miss an opportunity. But unlike commercial bakery, we produce very healthy food for children and adults, and so on and so forth.
They are probably smarter than urbanites, a lot more resourceful and innovative because of the lack of resources. I am aware of some other areas that IDRF has been involved with, such as sanitation, water and sanitation, such as corruption mitigation through partnership with Transparency International. Can you speak about that a little bit?
Yes, corruption mitigation over the last 11 years, we have been working with Transparency International India. Now, what I'm going to share with you, believe it or not, but that's true. We worked on the Delhi metropolitan area, where in real estate transaction, it is rule of thumb was 2/3, 1/3. That is 2/3 black money, 1/3 white money. Through our study, and that study was recommendations were accepted by Delhi state government. Zoning was done, and it was not completely eliminated. That was not possible. But instead of 2/3, 1/3, the way it was done, it has become 1/3, 2/3. So our research, our financing of this Transparency International had a very significant impact.
That's very
That
good.
is in the area of combating corruption. Now, talking of rural sanitation, now of course Prime Minister Modi has been emphasizing, but we have been engaged in that program over the last 6 years. Our partner NGO is Samarth in Kutch district of Gujarat, and we are so encouraged with the results that we had taken up 3 years ago. We took Telangana, and now we are taking up West Bengal. And you know, only
Thank you. Thank you, Vinodji. Our time is getting to be over. So, Sasala, do you have any other comments? Otherwise, I'll sum up.
Yeah, this is the time for donating, the donating season, tax payable season and Diwali season. The only thing, once again, my appeal to all the NRIs from IDRF is realize your dreams for any project. And NGOs, and you can take a specific NGO and you can fulfill your dream. So you can do that.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, IDRF is one of the most effective and efficient organization. Charity International has rated it to be one of the best in terms of sending the money, funds to the projects and to the people who deserve them. And we are here to let you know that at the end of the year, as Sasala rightly pointed out, we are all looking at our financial statements. This is the time of giving. Diwali has just passed us. Christmas is coming, and people are in the mood to tax planning as well as charitable donations. Think of IDRF. It is listed on the CFC and CA, Combined Federal Campaign of National Capital Area, as a charitable organization. The screen will display our website as well as the telephone number. Feel free to contact us. We are not only looking for donation, but we are looking for your involvement. We are looking for volunteers. We are looking for your time, your talent, your technical expertise, and you. So if you can do anything, just give us a call. In fact, we are right now in the process of recruiting an executive director. Any of you are interested in getting more involved, part-time or full-time, please do contact us. The number is displayed here, and we would love to talk to you and love to have you a part of our team. We're doing a great lot of good work for people, and that gives you a lot of, as one NRI put it, it was a true bliss to see my dream come through when he wanted to build a school, and the school came through and it has grown. So thank you for considering IDRF, and we all look forward to your contact with us so that you can be a part of our team in more ways than one. Thank you. Namaste.